I really want to dive into this Chokepoint 2.0 narrative and kind of get your takes on things. And certainly we saw the repeal of SAB 21 recently. Hopefully that has an impact here with the industry. But just jumping back into kind of like this debanking situation that we saw with the prior administration, I'm just kind of curious, in your view, how can regulators address this issue of debanking and ensure that, crypto platforms and these other businesses that were targeted have access to essential banking services without facing all these undue restrictions or discrimination going forward?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, you look at, I think, the root cause of these sorts of things. You have to, right? When it comes to Choke Point 2.0, the root cause at this point has become better understood than it has been at any point over the last 20, 30 years. Maybe even longer than that if you talk to the money transmitters, right? The remittance companies, they've been facing this for a long time, but, certainly it reached fever pitch with the Patriot Act. And we've been living in that life ever since. But the cause of Operation Chokepoint 2.0 is the federal regulator that's behind it, right? Lots of folks in crypto like to talk about ending the Fed. But really, the perpetrator here is not so much the Fed as it is the FDIC. And we've seen dramatic change start to move across the FDIC for a number of reasons. Certainly, there have been cultural problems within the building, but I would say that from a Choke Point 2.0 perspective, we're seeing a dramatic shift in the way that Americans think about banking and they think about how access to banking happens, and certainly American entrepreneurs.